live on TikTok. Cool thing about TikTok is people will just pop up. They're notifying people right now. I'll let you know when we're rolling. All right, we got some people watching now.
Where are they from?
I don't know. Comment below where you're from, everybody. Our goal is 10,000 likes or hearts. Whatever that does, just let's get to it. All right, give us a little update. We got our celebrity guest, Johnny Ray of 1023 The Bug. This is not a sponsored ad, but it should be. And we got Paul Coote Williams, legendary sturgeon spear that's never got a sturgeon.
Woohoo!
There we go.
If you don't get one, you're legendary.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
All right, give us a little update.
Well, this year the ice conditions on the Winnebago system are very, very bad. We have 10 inches ice here, which is not too bad. We got good clarity. We're in 9 feet of water. You can see down about 8 feet right now. I don't have my cross members or my siding on the bottom to see better. We'll do that later this half. We just had to cut this big hole in, and we used an 8-inch or a 6-inch auger from
Nordic Legend.
Nordic Legends. About 30 holes. Then we used their 42-inch ice saw, and we sawed it all around like this. So this hole is about 3 feet by 12 feet. We're in their newest Legend. This thing is massive. We call it a bus. As you can see, we got 3 people here in a big hole.
Yep.
We haven't seen nothing yet, but we can only spear till 1 o'clock, and then we'll probably be back again out tomorrow, spearing again.
We got Brody. He wants to know which lake. Poigan? Question mark?
Winnebago.
So for those watching all around the world, the weather here in Wisconsin, typically this time of year, is very cold. This could be 3 feet of ice at times. I've seen it.
And
We had we had some cold weather about a month ago, and then was it what 3 days ago? It was 52 and raining here, and Wisconsin actually had its first tornado in the month of February, which was the only month out of the year that it's never been recorded having a tornado, and that happened, and now it's back down to like 35 today. So it's been a roller coaster. It's been windy. The ice conditions are pretty messed up this year.
I want you to answer this one, you guys. TJ Fred 22. He commented, "Lucky you. My girlfriend wouldn't let me go out today."
What? Come on,
What kind of girlfriend you got, guy?
You're killing me.
Tell your girlfriend to watch this live. We need to address that situation.
I need to talk to her.
This is, we're going to give you some advice on this live today. John Chris Holmes said, climate change.
Nah.
Tornadoes in February, that's normal, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, all right. TJ commented back. He said, okay, I'm sharing it.
All right, we love it.
TJ, comment when your girlfriend is watching, and we'll go into the dating advice, okay?
That's on our other channel. Shanty dating tips.
Yeah.
We give the best advice while...
What is that, iceshanty.com?
Something like that.
Farmer.com?
Ice holes.
Ice holes, yeah.
All right, for those tuned in, we have 112 hearts. Our goal is 10,000, so just keep hitting the heart button because I said so. Comment some questions, guys. We need some stuff. We got 60 people tuning in right now. Sea Bass 1010 said, you guys crappie fishing. Yep, look at, there's my crappie spear.
Bullheads too, and yeah.
Dan Reese said, Coot. TJ said his girlfriend won't join.
Oh, come on, woman. Have some fun.
Aren't you sitting next to her?
He's probably on the can right now, secretly watching.
He's a silent shiver.
All right, guys, comment some questions for us. Keep us entertained.
So, when Aaron's panning in our little shelter here, you see our spears laying off to the sides. Well, these spears weigh about 9 pounds, and usually we have them standing straight up. They're hooked in a shanty that's normal. This is not a normal shanty for sturgeon spearing, but the fiberglass rods are too flimsy, so we tried to hang them, but the wind was blowing it and they actually popped off. So I have to do some re-engineering on how I can stand my spear straight up and keep them in the water right now, but the way we're doing it, I hate to say this, but if we actually get to throw at a fish, we might spook them by bringing a spear into the water, touching the water and all that, because these fish can see upwards too. So hopefully you get a good shot at them.
All right, TJ Frat, he said, yes, I am. She's hearing it all, so she must be right next to him. But I do want to address some of the comments that we got first before we go into dating advice. Alex says, you didn't break your spear when you dropped it in earlier, did you? Question mark.
Nope, we just cleaned it. That's the head is supposed to detach from the pole.
Well, tell him what happened. Johnny wasn't here when that happened. Oh. So we were live on Facebook. So thanks for watching our live on Facebook. Yeah. And we were live, and this fell straight in, and we're like, it was a practice run.
Right, yeah.
But the roof, like he just said, was too flimsy to do. Right. Okay, Eric says, what time does sturgeon spearing end today?
1 o'clock.
He said 2 or 3. 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. It's only 5 hours every day, unless the quota has been met, which I don't think we're going to meet a quota this year. So it might go 16 days, but it also depends on ice conditions too. We're trying to tell everybody to be safe out there. We're in a bay, so we're kind of secluded. We do have good water clarity. We got good ice conditions for us, but there's some people venturing out on the lake, so I hope they be safe out there also.
Update, we got 1,300 hearts already now. The goal is 10,000, everybody. We got 63 people watching. Gage said, how long have you guys been out?
Since 6 o'clock this morning, getting set up.
But the start of it is 7 a.m. till 1.
Yeah, you can't actually go into your shanty till 7 o'clock with a spear.
Dougie Holcomb wants to know, where the walleye at?
Yeah, I have no idea. This is the only third time I've been on the ice. The first 2 times, we were down at Port Milwaukee fishing for brown trout. Aaron got a nice brown trout, and then my other buddy, Anthony, he got a nice brown trout. So, and the next day we got to fish on a private lake, which was really cool. Aaron catches a 16-inch crappie. I got a 10-inch bluegill. It was a fun day fishing there.
Yeah. Pretty crappy fish. Yeah. We have 106 people watching, 2,000 likes. Our goal is 10,000 for those tuning in. People are asking, any fish? Have you saw any? And then another one said, what's the visibility like? Johnny, could you show everybody?
Yeah, should we lift this up?
Yep. Johnny's going to be doing his sturgeon decoy calling. So why are we doing this?
Bring it all the way up.
Yep.
We got 166 people watching. Why are we doing this, Johnny? Because we wanted to show you the cup. What does that cup say?
Here.
Oh,
best coffee ever.
Try it.
Yeah.
No way.
You know, so you're just
born and raised on this lake. That's what builds you up.
187 people saw that.
Oh, water drop.
What do you guys? I don't even know. That just happened.
That was live.
You might need to have a chaser with that one.
Oh.
So tell them about, if people that don't know this community, what is the tradition that happens when people spear their sturgeon? They go to a bar, and then what's the drink of choice?
Well, it's a minnow shot.
A minnow shot.
So there's that. That's a tradition, or kissing a sturgeon when they're hanging on the hooks after they're registered. But the minnow shot is basically they take a live minnow from the bait bin at your local taverns and stuff and drop it in a shot. I think it was red stag we had last year.
Oh,
and
never again.
Yeah, don't remind him. And then you take it and you can feel it wiggle all the way down.
There we go.
So. I'm making a prediction. If I spear that 200-pound plus sturgeon, I will drink beer out of its gills to its mouth.
That's another tradition. Yep.
People don't like to see that. We know haters gonna hate.
Right over there somewhere.
He's hanging there.
Yep.
Well, last year, just probably a mile from here, the biggest sturgeon last year was speared.
Yeah.
180-some pounds. So, hey, they're everywhere in the lake. You just don't know.
Jason Bourne sent us a donut.
I hope it's glazed.
I don't know what that means, but thank you very much. Tastes very good. Licks, that's the username. How much do you hate your wives to have to go through this to get away from them?
That's a long story.
I love my wife. I usually bring her everywhere I go, but I can't kiss her goodbye. That's my problem.
That was a good one. What is your biggest sturgeon? Well, you're looking at it.
Nothing.
It's somewhere out there. We don't know. We have 222 people tuned in, 6,300 hearts on this video. The goal is 10,000. Donzi said, how much ice you got?
10 inches of ice. You know, everybody always asks me, what is sturgeon spearing like? I always use this reference. It's like duck hunting through a chimney for 5 hours. So you try doing that once.
Laying on your back and looking up through
the... This guy said, V. Slossy said, jump in. I think he's, since you drank the water, John, I think he's talking to you.
Right. You're getting acclimated.
Well, 254 people. Do you guys agree that John, right in front of me, this guy, right there, that guy, should jump in?
I didn't bring a change of clothes.
Well, perfect. We have extra COOT'S clothing. Coot undies, Coot...
Clothing somewhere.
Yeah, that's right here.
All right. Matt Tolman said, I thought there were regulations of how big the hole can be.
It is 48 square feet. This is 3 by 12, so I've only got 36 square feet.
Somebody said lamprey on your sturgeon usually? Question mark. I don't think I've ever seen.
Hopefully we don't have any sea lamprey in this lake. There are 2 lampreys that are common in this lake, a brown and a silver. They're very small, but that's why we have a land barrier on the north end of Lake Winnebago, because Lake Winnebago drops down in the Bay of Green Bay. It's 168 feet, so these invasive species swim up the river, Fox River, but there's a land barrier, so that keeps them from coming in, which we don't want that open ever again.
All right, update. We have 10,300 hearts. 355 people are watching this. If you're just tuning in, we are in Lake Winnebago. We got 10 inches of ice, very good visibility, about 9 feet. Ask us questions. We will answer them, even if it's dating advice. All right, Ian said, what do they do with the sturgeon after they spear it?
So pan fry them, deep fry them, but mine is smoked. When you peel off the skin, you got to make sure you take off all the yellow fat that's on a sturgeon, because that gives you the fishy taste. But smoked sturgeon is very good. I don't like caviar. I've had taste of it. It's just too fishy for me.
All right.
They're a really oily fish.
Salty.
Salty, yep.
Dirk the Jerk sent us a flower, a rose, actually. 400 people are watching now. All right. Ian said, what do they... no, that's one I just read. Dan Reese said, hour and 35 minutes until it's time to turn on 14:50 a.m. the rest of the afternoon. No, we turn on 102.3 The Bug. What's your AM station?
AM 1600 WRPN.
There you go. Tune into that one instead. Donzi, can we place a wager on if we get a sturgeon before you? A friendly wager for a minnow shot. What do you think, John?
Here you go, Johnny.
You do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Johnny doesn't have his license, so I guess it's...
Right.
Okay, I got to ask this. What personal minnow do you like? Do you like shiners, rosy reds, mud minnows, chubby darters?
Well, seeing that we're sturgeon spearing, I'd have to go with the mud minnow,
Mud
because
minnow?
sturgeon are bottom feeders. So.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'd go with the shiner because it's a little bit skinnier and they slide
That's
right
true.
down.
That's
Yeah.
true. I think they were shiners last year. Actually.
Yeah, it was quite the wiggle.
Yep.
Some people are asking, did we walk out? Yes, we did.
We're about, what, a quarter mile
Yeah, we
offshore?
came off private property.
Backwood Assassin is the #1 gifter badge person. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you to gift us hearts and roses and donuts and all the things. All right, Parker said, is Lake Winnebago in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Yes, sir. All right, when does the lake unfreeze and you can't ice fish?
When the ice is gone.
Usually about mid-April, we'll have the boats in. Late April. Well, of course, there
This
were,
year.
Yeah, but there were people on the Fox River yesterday.
Well, unless there's a tornado, it might,
Yeah.
you know.
Right, inhibit that a little bit. But.
All right. Does our crew have any sturgeon on the ice? Well, if we're on this live, the answer is negative. This guy, Chase Lang, he's from Beaver Dam. Nice. What? No live scope? That's
Nope.
what.
Yeah.
I don't believe I want to see the fish. I'm sorry.
All right. Connor C said, how many shacks are out here?
We have 6 of them by us.
All right. Update. We have 15,400 hearts on this video. And oh, this guy said spear and release.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Release and grease.
Yeah.
Mary said hi from 3 Lakes, Wisconsin.
Hi, Mary.
All right. All right. Well, we're going to get back to looking at this hole. You guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you for all the hearts and gifts and all the donuts.
Take care.
And watch out for wolves.